welcome back to Tracas of Crisia. Last time you managed to defeat a horde of monsters thanks to your very, very thorough planning with a lot of explosions and auras and all sorts, turning a very deadly fight to something that ended up being very trivial for all of you. As you wiped them out, Hrugguhl was sort of fighting the Piper, the guy sort of that was controlling them all, and while doing so, noticed that it was wearing a medallion with the symbol of Navos on it, which he currently hasn't shared with anybody. He's kept that information to himself, and I believe the medallion's still on the creature. You never said you took it off.
No, I didn't. I immediately chased out after the other living creatures.
No, that's fair. So basically, where we sort of ended off last session is you pretty much just finished combat. Everything had died, dust had settled. And we basically, that's it. So I'll pass it over to you guys.
Is everyone okay?
It was legendary, mi amigos. I shall write a grand tale.
Everyone okay? Everyone good?
I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think anything even hit me.
I think Hrugguhl will start investigating all the bodies, see if he can find anything of value on them.
I mean, if you're not going in that direction, first thing Seb's going to do is look for the pipe that the Pied Piper was piping.
I'll start from the back. Seb can start from the front.
Sure. We'll do Hrugguhl's first. I mean, it's going to take a long time. There are 27 creatures here.
Yeah, we've got some time.
Yeah. Can you roll me investigation, please?
9.
Their bodies.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem, right? They're undead creatures, so if they had anything, chances are it's long gone. Either when they were corrupted or just disappeared when they had died. So you don't really find anything of worth on them. They have a few knickknacks here and there, nothing to really write home about. So yeah, you get through them. It takes you a while. It's going to take you a good hour, I reckon, to get through every single one.
We'll take
obviously depending on
trophies as well.
I mean, obviously, if you want to start taking trophies, you can sort of start making a list of. I mean, you've got all the tokens there. You can start writing down what you take. I'm not gonna ask. It's fine.
I'm just wondering, would it be like really rude to take the Pied Piper's horns and turn it into a pipe?
I don't think its horns are that big, though. Really. Well, I suppose actually no, they are pretty big. They're thin, but they're long.
It's pretty good for a flute or a recorder.
So the rest of you then. So who's inspecting the? So Seb, you're looking at the pipe, the flute that he's using specifically, right? Or the pipe.
Yeah, Seb wasn't really thinking about him. He was thinking more about the flute.
You look at the flute, and it's pretty disgusting looking. It seems to have be made out of metal, but it has these sort of like black veins all over it. You're not quite sure how much, if it's like organic or metal or what is going on there. It looks pretty disgusting. You're not even actually sure how he made music out of this thing.
I'm going to ritual cast Yo Comprende, which is identify.
Yeah. So that'll take you about 10 minutes. So while you're doing that, Thordas and Astra, what are you two doing?
Yeah, we'll search the Piper, I guess.
Yeah.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think I thought us would try and do a more thorough search.
Yeah. No, that's fine. So roll me investigation then, both of you.
12.
17.
In terms of the creature, you don't really find much on him. He's pretty much kind of going at it natural, kind of like a satyr. Satyr? How you pronounce it? His top part is mostly skin, no clothing. His bottom half is mostly fur and hooves and stuff. But yeah, you both quite easily find, because it's not exactly hidden, is a single medallion across its neck, which I did show you the symbol, but I'll paste it again. Which is a black and gold symbol, which kind of has like 3 spikes on the top and a sort of like golden ring in the middle, which you have seen quite a few times, which is the same symbol that the Navos cultists had on them. Granted, you obviously didn't see them on a medallion, but you would have seen it on their clothing somewhere. So you've seen the symbol before.
That can't be good.
But this, well, obviously we do not know. Could this potentially be one of the people that we saw when we were going out to do another bounty? The whole thing, stupid people.
Could be, but I don't think we'll ever know, right?
So I'll point out just because so you remember if it's relevant at all. So when you saw that happen last time, I believe you were going. Was it Stren? It was it was coming out of Stren, and they were kind of going down. Well, they were kind of going down this way, in this general direction. They weren't heading because they weren't going on the main road. They were actually going into the woods, so they were going in this general direction. Obviously, you are where you are at the moment, and the path is kind of going in this general direction. So, obviously, that's up to you to decide whether you think it's the same group or not. But I just wanted to sort of give you the full context there.
Maybe it's a different group, but it's the same strategy.
Curiosity, is the size of this group similar to the one we saw before?
Bigger.
It's bigger.
So I'm pretty sure because when you had it before, it was 2 cultists and I think about 6 to 8 people. I can't remember exactly, but it's around about that. So it wasn't that many.
So I suppose the interesting fact here is we've only found 1 necklace, rather than 2. So it's maybe less likely that it's the same.
I mean, Hrugguhl's making his way through, but eventually, yes, he won't find another one.
Steb, you want to comprende this, yo, and just double check there's nothing nasty on this thing?
See, I'm just in the middle of one thing.
So then it's going to be the thing of now having to go back, claim the bounty, and then having to sort out the other ship thing.
Well, we can, shall we call our old friend who deals in body parts in the Forest of Shade to see if he's interested in any of this?
Worth a try.
Right, before you do that then, so your comprende, you can identify this thing simply it has no name, but I guess the best sort of translation you could say is a demonic flute. This thing has the ability to charm those that are corrupted, and it works especially well against corpses and the undead. But because it's a demonic flute, actually, roll me Arcana. It's only because this is not a catalogued magic item.
17?
What you can guess from it as well, based on that information and the vibes you're kind of getting from this thing, because it is a demonic flute and that's how it's sort of being portrayed to you, you feel that anything that's not a demon would be also negatively impacted by playing this thing. And that's straight demon, not demon folk or demon spawn or anything else.
So you've got to be a demon to handle the demon flute. Cool.
Yeah, whole hog demon.
Cursed, very much cursed. Well, necessarily, specifically, but cursed, basically.
Yeah, basically.
After Hrugguhl finishes going over the corpses, he'll ritual cast Detect Magic.
Are you doing Yo Comprende on what? The medallion next? Is that the plan?
Yes, after I, with tweezers that I somehow magicked up, puts the flute in my bag of holding.
Okay, yeah, add it to your thing. Tech magic. Well, yours is another 10 minutes, isn't it? for detect magic. So I
Yep.
guess you're going to get your call with your Yugo
Sure.
then, while they're doing that. Hello?
Well, hey, you go. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, not too bad, not too bad, you know. Dissecting, research, you know, cataloging, that kind of thing.
How would you be interested in picking up some more bodies?
I guess, where are they?
Well, we're just to the west of the Forest of Shade, and we've got about 30 bodies or so of demon corrupted in all sorts of shapes and sizes that I think you might be interested in. Now, we definitely don't have the capacity to take it ourselves to you, so you might have to come out here yourself to fetch it. That's the only thing.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good to know. I'll be sure to go get them. Thanks for the info.
No worries. Good luck.
And I'm still working on the whole thing of you getting stuff to me. I'm nearly there. I feel like I've just got the final pieces of the puzzle to figure out.
Okay.
So I might be in contact with you soon.
Good luck.
Cheers. Well, you too.
We just hear in the distance just a simple puff. Then a little smoke cloud appeared. It's like, gotta take a bit more time.
Yeah, he's not that fast, but yeah. Alright, so you two will do your various spells. So, right, Yo Comprende on the medallion. So, I mean, you do it, and it's pretty much a straightforward medallion. There's nothing special about it.
It's just a medallion. There is nothing special about it.
That's a relief.
Iconography.
Don't want to be cursed and pick it up and must be turned against each other.
Detect magic. I mean, you've got the big spike growth still going
Well, that
on.
would have. You've had
Oh, is
2
it gone?
lots of 10 minutes. So
That would be gone by now.
Oh, sorry.
that's gone by
Okay,
now.
that's fine then. That's fine then. I take
It's more just sort of wandering around, double checking I haven't missed anything. Yeah, basically, is there anything magical on any of the corpses that I hadn't spotted with my terrible investigation?
No. I mean, you
So,
obviously
the only magical thing was the pipe.
Yes, yeah. I mean, obviously, you haven't gotten very far yet. You've probably done these ones, so you're probably like working on this group of people.
Yeah,
You've kind of done all the ones near where Agata is. Who I imagine Agata's just kind of just slumping down over here.
Yeah,
patting herself on the back that she just basically just bulwarked the entire
Yeah.
Once I've got the detect magic up, I want just to do a quick run back up and down just to see if anything pings, and then go back to my regular searching.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
no
yeah,
magic
I mean, you can-
weapons against that they used.
Yeah. I mean, you can go through them all, and you don't really. I mean, obviously now they're dead as well. So any innate magic that would have been like fueling.
Yeah,
those
that'd be gone.
has dissipated. Like obviously you've got like the ooze thing, which obviously would have been some form of magic. You know, now it's just a puddle, so it's not really giving off anything anymore. Obviously, you get the
Yeah,
slight
that's fair.
residue of stuff, obviously. So you know, some creatures give off this sort of magical residue that it was there, but it's obviously all fizzling out now. So, what are you doing with the? Are you doing anything with the medallion?
We'll pick it up. Take it with us.
Yeah. What would you like to do? So again, I'll bring you back to the sort of region map, so you can kind of see where you are in relation to everything else. Now, I believe when you spoke about it before, the idea was to go to the final circle rather than going back all the way to Krint, which, you know, it is a shorter distance. I mean, it's still going to take you some time to get there, but
So it'll probably be final circle, teleport back to Krint, go to where our bounty.
well, you can do that.
It would be
Oh, yeah, 'cause
teleported
you
to
have to go-
Pelia.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Because you have to go to
go
Krint. You have to go back to the bounty person to tell them
Yeah,
that you've
so
done it.
it's Final circle, Kryn, and then it's across the water to the other side.
Yeah.
Jiro.
Not to Pelia.
what's the difference in time for traveling, just walking to the final circle versus just walking back to Kryn?
So that one's around 24
4 hours.
hours, and there is about 38 hours. So yeah,
I mean,
14-hour difference.
is it worth teleporting for just to save half a day's travel?
Well, it's a half a days of ghost ship doing someone else that puts us further back.
It's already been a week at this point.
I was thinking maybe the final circle just so we can warn them. But you can still do that via the daisy chain of telling the quartermaster, 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 quartermaster.
Yeah. Well, I think you did that already. Could you kind of said
You okay, Astra?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You kind of said like on the way here you were going to warn your guild to tell.
The final circle. I think it would be better for us just to go over there, A, just to get the teleportation. And then
Yeah, it's
B,
also
we can
benefit.
physically tell them they're gone. This pretty much they were here marching this direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the info is going to be going back to HQ anyway. So
Yeah,
it's best to tell at least something. Someone it's like, look, they were coming down this way. We took care of them. They were heading down this way. Don't know the end location. Give me that info as you will, and then we can bugger off.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'll remind you, like, even though obviously the final circle's not your guild, you're free to enter there and kind of use the circle. You just can't really use like any of their services. So you can't go via their quartermaster. You can't get anything via. I think they've got a scribe which can make magical scrolls, spell scrolls. I should have said. So you can't use that person. But you can obviously hand bounties in there. You can pick up bounties from in there and do all of that like you normally do, like a tracker emporium. And obviously their teleportation, but everything else is sort of you can't really use it. So
What do you think? Going back to Korean or final circle first? Now that we've actually stopped and dealt with the trouble. Half a day's difference of walking. Any preferences?
This may have been the first attack, but it will not necessarily be the last. I do not think giving them a warning of size and number is a bad idea.
They will still know, regardless, because we'll be able to feed it up the chain. They will still be informed. The pros, so the pros of going to the final circle is we get the teleportation circle, and we get to tell them in person what's what, and it's a faster trip. The cons is that obviously it's going to cost money to get from the final circle to Krint, where we know we're always going to have to pay a bunch of money to get across the waves to the other side.
Do we know how much the teleport is?
I can tell you it's 42 gold.
Each?
Yes.
And then, how much do we get for completing the bounty?
For this one, you will get 592 gold once you aggregate up.
Each?
No.
Oh.
92 gold, did you say?
592.
Oh, 592.
So
we
that will
lose
pay
half
off.
So that'll, yeah.
Plus
Might as well
any
use half
benefits
from
we
the
get
teleport.
from rank ups or whatever if we are lucky.
Also, I'm assuming there's an apothecary in the final circle.
No.
Oh, well, that depresses me deeply.
But it's basically a guild hall.
Teleportation circle, though.
It's handy. It's the middle of nowhere.
It's
quite
handy.
So
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing where if we did want to go, it's the sort of thing where might as well get the final circle one. Though it could be a niche, us using it, it still could be potentially useful if we do need it.
yeah,
I can imagine.
are we going to be this close to the
Yeah.
final
Yeah,
circle together?
exactly. And I can imagine needing to come back to Rivan or the Forest of Shade or...
Yeah.
Well, we've got Ravan already, so
Oh yeah, that's true. But I can imagine us needing to go to the Forest of Shade,
mean,
particularly
yeah.
the south end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because otherwise your closest thing is Krint, really, to the Forest of Shade. So,
What's wrong with Kryn?
well, it's from the
It's
north.
fine, but let's say we got something going on in the south. We go up north. That is going to be a day's worth of travel.
Loads. Yeah.
it's a lot slower than the Forest of Shade.
Yeah.
I get the feeling I'm being outvoted. Let's go to final circle.
Okay. Righty then. Yeah. Right. So, what are we on? So we're about 6. So, is there anything else you wanted to do before you headed out? In terms of trophies and stuff, again, it's like I'm kind of happy for you to do whatever you feel you want to do. Just make a list somewhere of what there is. I did paste I did paste the image of all the creatures in our chat, so you can kind of obviously, and they're much higher detail, so you can kind of go in there and decide what what you want.
Yeah. As long as you give us some time to figure that out, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine any of that's going to come into play for this session. So I think you're right. All right. So, is there anything else you wanted to do? Or are you ready to go?
I think we're good to go.
We'll definitely take the head of the goat as well.
Yeah.
Just the head specifically as well. So we'll have the flute and then the head to confirm.
So, is there anything you wanted to do in any of the overnights?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you will actually pretty much get there at the end of tomorrow.
I'll just short rest some health points back.
Yeah. You'll get a short rest in that gap, so you'll end up in the final circle. So yeah, you approach this very elaborate-looking place. It looks a little bit run down. Like they're probably not looking after it as much as they probably should do, but it is still. It looks nicer than yours still. Than the Hammer of Thunder. That's for sure. You got these little pools, little water features. Bit dirty. Like they need to clean that water. That's been on a recycle for quite some time, by the looks of things. But yeah, you see some doors in front of you. If you're up to you, what you want to do.
Let's go in.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Is the gate destroyed at the front? As in, like, recently destroyed?
Not recently, no. It looks like it's just kind of wear and tear. It's like it's rusted over. With the elements and stuff. It just needs someone hasn't put it back up yet. Basically. So it's not it's like more rust than it is actually like damaged. If that makes sense.
Was there like a magical barrier that we felt we went through? Or was it just
much like yours. So much like in the Hammer of Thunder, there is a anti-demon shell protecting this place. So it's just nowhere near as big as like the ones in the settlements. Alright, so you come in. Right,
hello.
So as you say,
is anybody home?
So what you hear as you say that, from your right-hand side, you hear a door open, and this woman comes out. It's very spring in her step. This one. Oh hi! Guess.
Oh, thank God we didn't choose this one.
Oh, we haven't. Tracker guests outside of our guild. How wonderful! And as you sort of see her approach, she's oddly dressed. I mean, she's clothed, but she seems to be wearing paper. And the eagle-eyed of you will see that it's not just like random bits. It looks like who's got good perception out of you guys?
Me. And so does Astra.
Yeah. Hrugguhl and Astra. You will. I mean, for everyone else, it probably just kind of looks like what's going on with all that paper. But you two notice that actually those are notes. She's wearing her notes.
Is it more like notes or more like a spell book? Like
no, it's like notes. Like it's got like itinerary, guild members, to-do lists, that kind of stuff going on with it. How can I help you? Is there anything you need from us? Or what brings you to our lovely place?
Well, what a pleasure it is to meet y'all. How are you doing today?
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I've heard that there's you must be the Seeds of Crisia. I've heard of you guys.
One on the same.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Orva. I'm the field master here.
Oh well, pleasure.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with you walking down the front.
I'm not going to crib. Anyway. As I said, what brings you here? Is there something that you need from us?
Well, there's two things we'd like to discuss.
Are you hoping to move to our guild?
No, sorry. One thing at a time.
Thank goodness. I mean,
Just so we were out sorting out bounty that was of an undead army heading south from past the Forest of Shade.
Sure.
We have strong suspicions that army was heading your way.
Oh, That's concerning. I assume you did you deal with them?
Sure did. But
Oh, that's great.
just to you're on a lookout just in case more things crop up, because we found a Nabals pendant on this thing, and
Ooh,
we've
nasty
seen.
bunch them.
Oh yeah, we've seen some other cultists of Navals heading south with groups of people. Now, just so you're aware, they might also be heading to the final circle. Now we passed up the food chain up our way, but just to make sure that is explicitly told to you too, the seriousness of this threat.
When the Navos group was brought up, did she seem surprised at all about that? Did she look like she already knew that information?
She was certainly. I don't think surprised is necessarily the right word. I think concerned more than anything else. Actually, and I sort of you mentioned that, and she kind of looks down at her clothing and just kind of goes, now that you mention it, we are getting more and more reports about stuff like that. Very, very bad business, that is. It seems that whatever they're doing, they're they seem to be more active for whatever reason.
Do you know where they're headed?
Reports? I mean, you just started saying south, so I assume somewhere south. People have been saying, they're doing their preachy business, getting more recruits come in. They seem to be, going through a major recruitment drive, as they call it.
Does she seem like she's hiding anything in that, or?
She is like.
I guess you could say she is as open as a book.
Yeah, in a way, you could say that. Yeah.
I'm so disgusted and so proud.
So, yeah, I mean that's obviously how she's delivering it. Hrugguhl can decide on how.
Fair.
I'm trying to be as chipper as I am. I'm not a very chipper person. This is very difficult for me. I'm doing my best.
So we like the energy, so the energy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was trying to read how much of it was your uncomfortableness or hers.
That's why I'm glad you didn't pick this girl. But anyway,
Same.
Right. Yeah, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look. We'll add it to the. I'll add it to the. Hang on. She gets a little bit of get an ink pen out and she just writes it on her thing. She writes it upside down. Also point out. So all the writing's upside down on her.
That's the right way up to her.
Sorry?
It's the right way up to her, though. To her perspective.
Exactly. That's why I like you two, because you're more perceptive, noticed that, whereas the others, because if it's upside down, it's harder to make heads or tails of it. But anyway.
We're also here to link up to the teleporter thingy.
Yeah, do you mind if we use your teleportation circle?
Oh, not at all, not at all. Here, let me show you the way. It's a bit of a walk, but you can take the scenic route through the corridor.
Well, what lovely facilities you have here. Have you?
Oh.
How long have you had this place?
Oh well, my parents kind of run the place. I'm the field master. My mum's the guild master. And my dad's the quartermaster.
Is this your guys' house, or?
Oh no! Those guys, the old Tracker HQ. They built this place.
Have you? This place looks like it has a little bit worse for wear in places. Have you looking into sprucing up the place?
Oh yeah. It's on the list. Yes. There's a lot of things we have to sort out. You see, the job of a field master is never done, as they say.
Are there blood splatters on this floor?
Oh yes, some people don't look after themselves very well, but that's also on the agenda. But don't worry about it; it's nothing malicious.
How fresh does the blood look?
Oh, it's pretty old. It's like. You don't see any signs of struggle or anything like that. What's most likely, what's your medicine?
+4.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, there's no signs of a fight or anything.
Fair.
So it's not like anything like that's happened.
The girl's
so from
mimic,
what you
isn't
can
she?
tell, it's just someone's must have had an accident or something. Gotten a bit clumsy, carrying maybe a knife on top of a bunch of books or whatever. You see, a lot of people here, they
lack of professionalism.
Well, it's like, don't blame me. It wasn't me. I'm very organized. But some people, we're a very studious guild. The Final Circle. We're all, we get a lot of people who love to read and get absorbed in research. That kind of thing. But sometimes they get a bit too absorbed. You know what I mean?
Researching blood splatters.
No. They just they get so absorbed. They reading a book or what have you, and then you get two people and they smack each other and their noses get bashed in. It's just apparently researchers bleed really well. Who knew?
I'm not surprised.
Yes, well, there you go. Maybe all that blood stays in them because like I'm sure you guys, you lose all your blood out there fighting stuff.
I don't have blood.
Oh well, that's fortunate.
You can see Thordas. He looks like he looks like he's in agonizing pain, but it looks like it's more of a mental agonizing pain, more than anything from every time this woman speaks.
Hrugguhl just give a gentle pat on the back.
Sebastian's just like full out dumbfounded. He hasn't said a word since we've come in, and his just eyes locked, completely zoned out.
And it's just through here, the circle. There you go. Come follow me.
Oh well, it's time for dancing in here now. Wow.
Oh, chick people, they love making the bigger circles. Some people think they got something to prove, but who knows? But here you go. Here's our teleportation, our track away circle. You see it as use it as you see fit.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to meet you for the last 10 minutes, and I look forward
It
to
has
seeing
really
you
been
again.
10 minutes. Oh God.
Well, the pleasure's all mine. Well, you're welcome anytime. And as I said, the offer's always there if you want to, you get sick of those guys in the Hammer of Thunder. You're all more than welcome to come here.
Quick question: does any of your leaders a bit of a sexual deviant?
No.
Okay,
Parents
good.
are
We'll keep
normal.
that in mind.
Are you sure? I point over to the corpse.
They were doing some necromantic research. You know how it is.
Necro research. Okay.
Well, magic has a lot. Magic has a lot of different schools of schools of magic, right? And necromancy is one of them. You've got to research them all, otherwise, what's the point?
One of your parents
I just stare.
Thordas has just got a link to the teleport circle. He's just got to stand in the middle and just wait. He is not saying anything. He wants out of this place.
Yeah. Dead center.
Yes. He is he thinks going into the center is going to be the quickest way out of it. He is standing in that center as close to the middle point as humanly possible.
Astra will drag this out for as long as he can.
Oh my god!
But obviously we can hand wave it a bit, but he will drag it out as much as he can before being like, so bye. Pleasure to meet you.
After a while, I've had to drag it out. Like, we need to get back to Krint, Astra.
Oh, of course. Okay, well, till next time.
All right.
I was going to say, does she actually leave?
Well, she stands there. She's watching.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
Cool.
Bye.
Still zoned out.
We'll bring you back to Krint.
Well, wasn't that a pleasure?
What happened?
What?
I blacked out. There was some staircases, and then everything else is just a blank to me now.
I thought I knew what hell looked like. I didn't expect it to look like that.
Hell, she was a
What do you mean
delight.
you blanked out?
Yes, she was really nice. Did I introduce myself? I don't think I introduced myself. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
This is probably the quietest you have been. It felt weird.
Like your cousin or
You've been there
something?
before, boy.
I don't know. There was something. She just came in. I saw her in her weird outfit, and I was just gone.
Were you staring where you weren't supposed to be staring?
Astra,
Were you staring
I
where you
think
were
know,
meant to be
I was
staring?
staring exactly what I was meant to be staring. I was looking into her beautiful eyes, and then everything just went dark.
That's a weird. okay. That's a weird reaction to have.
I am going to make a vow to never enter that place again. I would like a restraining order against that place near me. I don't want it anywhere near me, even though it's not a building and it cannot move. I don't want to be anywhere near me ever again.
I don't know, man. People that cheerful have something to hide.
They're murderers. They're all murderers, I'm calling it.
Yeah, maybe those are
What's wrong with her?
Have you ever heard of a game called Cluedo?
Cluedo.
Oh dear. All right.
It's not in my catalog. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'll remind you that your bounty requester was a person called Ovelga, who's a farmer in this village.
How much did it cost to get here?
Oh, sorry. That's a good point. It is.
Why did you ask? Why did you ask?
He's gonna remember anyway.
I would have remembered at some point. Yeah, 42 gold each. So 42 times 5.
To here?
210.
I thought it was 42 to get over.
No, 42 to get here from Final Circle to Crint.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's a big old distance.
Not that big of a distance.
Still worth it for that exchange.
That is 8 days of travel on foot. Yeah.
But if we went and hired a horse and cart, we would have been spending 80
lot more.
plus.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. It would have been probably roughly. Well, that was on foot. So if you went on the draft horses, that would be 40. Well, eventually 4.1 days would have cost you 41 gold. But that's so it's pretty much the same as horse and cart in this particular instance, which has worked out quite well. Anyway,
let's go hand in.
I guess go and.
Well, you need to go to Ovelga first to just let her know, so we can do that.
Red will just be staring at Sebastian this whole time as we keep on going, trying to suss him out.
He looks sweaty, which you've never seen before.
So you go to Ovelga. Is there anything you specifically divulge to her?
Here's the head, and here's his flute.
Good. Well, that seems to be it then. That was good. That was quicker than I was expecting it to be.
Oh, we always pride ourselves on our service.
Well, I'll let the people know, and thanks for sorting it out. I'll let everyone else know that it's all safe to go out. Well, relatively safe to go back out there.
Yeah, safer. Stay safer.
Yeah. For sure.
What's wrong with you, boy? You just had the opportunity to brag and you didn't take it.
I don't think she gave us a choice.
It is the first time I have been completely and utterly stunned.
I slapped Sebastian.
Well, that was rude.
What the actual fuck?
Okay, good, I'm glad.
I slap him back.
Oh, you just slap Sebastian?
I grab your hand.
Okay. When you slap Sebastian...
Fair enough.
When you slap Sebastian, right? Obviously, how hard are you slapping him?
Like enough to cause a little bit of pain. But not like a punch. It's a backhand slap, but it's like a proper backhand slap.
So I imagine that even that's gonna make his head just kind of obviously go to the side, right?
Yeah.
As Seb's head turns back, it doesn't look the same as it did when he went over there when it started. There's something on his face that wasn't there. Now that's weird.
It's not more poison, is it?
I'll show you what it looks like. He's got is it hair coming out of here and kind of growing around his face?
God.
Oh boy. The little boy's growing up.
Hrugguhl, you left your hair on me.
How does he have more hair than me?
Wait. What is this?
So, you
So
can
the
see
belt's
the
doing
hair,
a trick.
you can see the hair starts green, but then obviously goes sort of black. But then it's kind of like going outwards. It's a little bit strange. It's kind of like Guile's hair, but a beard. It's kind of going out. Bit strange. And obviously, he's got a bit of a, tash going on.
Hrugguhl, what did you do to me?
I'll show you how to deal with it when when we've got away somewhere.
I'm not meant to grow a beard. No one in my family has a beard.
They don't. No, they don't.
It doesn't suit you.
Okay.
You are telling me?
So yeah, there's a male dwarf running this place. Gihis. Seeds of Crisia. Take it you've completed your bounty.
Sure have.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So he sorts all of that out. Yes. It's all good on this end. So you get 592 gold.
Each.
No. You get 10,000 XP, and she will go. Oh, and looks like you've gone up again. Only once this time. So you're now sixth. Yeah, sixth on the leaderboard. You were 7th before. So very well done. Well done. It must have been a lot of work to get there, but just so you know, like these top 5, they might be a lot harder to overtake.
Sure.
But it's a good job. It's well done.
Great. We're ahead of Feral Fatality.
I was about to say.
You are
Sebastian's got to swoon and fall over.
Oh, is he all right? Is he all right?
He does that.
He just
He
grows
does.
a
He
beard out of
just
nowhere.
realised. Yeah, beard thing. I don't know.
Okay, fine. Well, with that, you get 5 magic items. Yeah, you ready for them?
Sure.
One each.
Yeah, one each.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah. Hrugguhl, Agata, Astra, Thordas, and Tangle.
well, Tangle can't enter this building, but yes.
I really dislike you sometimes.
Look, you've just got given a beard. That is unfair.
He's growing up.
We're the same age.
Yeah.
What?
We really are.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. 24 for Thordas and 24 for Sebastian. Yep, they are the same age.
I don't believe him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So go on, Hrugguhl. I look down. Call me boy.
I look up. You see a flicker of anxiety in Hrugguhl's face before he reserves himself again.
Oh, dear. All right. So, who's first?
Astra, I think you did probably the strongest shot in that last one.
I mean, it's all gonna go on the bucket first, and then we'll dish out anyway.
Sure. Well, now I've rolled these beforehand because I was prepared. So the first thing you get is it looks like a little statue of a elephant made out of marble. Kind of gives a bit of reminiscent of your dog, that onyx dog that you've got.
Well, look, Hrugguhl,
So
another thing for your menagerie.
Yeah. So this is a figurine of wondrous power, the marble elephant variant, and it pretty much worked exactly the same way as the onyx dog. It just brings a elephant with the elephant stat block, but otherwise functions in exactly the same way. So you can command it to do whatever you want it to do. So, and that costs 20,000 gold. We'll just go through them. The next one looks to be an eye patch called a Knave's eye patch. With this, basically, as you're wearing it, obviously it's attunement, you somehow gain advantage on perception checks that rely on sight, even though you're covering an eye, but whatever. You don't have the sunlight sensitivity trait, which none of you do, because none of you are drow, so it doesn't matter. But you're also immune to magic that allows creatures to read your thoughts or determine that you are lying. Creatures can only communicate with you telepathically if you want them to.
That's pretty good.
So
Not bad.
That is 16,500 gold. So yeah, Knave's eye patch. The next one looks to be a cloak, and this is called the Cloak of the Bat. So while wearing it, you gain advantage on dexterity stealth checks, so maybe good for the people who get disadvantage. If you are in dim light or darkness, you can basically grip onto it and gain a grip onto the ends of it and gain a flight speed of 40 feet. If however you ever let go of the edges while you're flying, or you fly into something that's not dim light or darkness, you lose the flight speed and fall.
You also get to say, I'm Batman.
Yes, yeah.
I'm Batman.
While wearing the cloak in dim light and darkness, you can basically cast polymorph on yourself to turn into a bat. You gain your int, whiz, and charisma, obviously, when you do that. But you can only do the bat thing once per day, which is 16,000. Next, you get a staff, which looks to be covered in insects, and it's a staff of swarming insects. So it's only attunable by between you guys. Basically, Seb and Astra are the only ones that can attune to it. It has 10 charges, and basically you can use it to cast like a cloud of insects. So with a 30-foot emanation for about 10 minutes, you can make it sort of heavily obscured for creatures that aren't you. You can basically you can use charges to cast either giant insect, which I think just summons a giant insect, or insect plague, which I think is just like an AoE if I remember right.
Yeah, it is.
And obviously gains charges as the usual charge business. Gains charges per day based on a roll, and if you use it on its last charge, it might die. It might destroy itself. But you've got that, which costs 12,000. And then, this is a really weird image. I haven't seen this image. So, and then basically the last one is another staff, and it looks like a bit like a weird tiki totem pole. And you get a staff of healing. It's called. So it can only be attuned by a bard, cleric, or druid. So again, Seb or Astra. 10 charges, and you can basically use it to cast Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, or Mass Cure Wounds. And for the normal Cure Wounds, you can uptick it up 4 times, basically, if you really wanted to. Same thing with charges. Get some per day. If you use it on the last one, it might destroy itself. Those are your 5 items. So yeah, the insects, I don't know if I said it, the Staff of Swarming Insects is 12,000. The Staff of Healing is 18,000. So those are the items you get. Which one of you is Sebastian?
Who wants to know?
Still on the floor.
That would be me.
We received a letter for you, and it passes you over a rolled up piece of parchment for you to read.
Shall open the parchment.
Yep. But for the rest of you, what's your plan? Are you picking up another bounty, or? I mean, it's pretty late, to be fair. So I don't know if you want to just do that tomorrow.
Oh, we'll see. Can we take a look at your inventory while we'll give Seb his privacy?
Oh yes, of course.
We could also glance at what the bounties are, even if we're not deciding today.
We don't know how long we've got to take.
White Town Fate, yeah.
Because we might look at it, it might be interesting. One, don't do it, and then proceed to not be able to get it.
Yeah, while let the DM limit our options.
So your basic items not very interesting. Not very. You got a spellbook in there. Your common magic item is something called a thermal cube, which basically keeps you, I guess, warm, 35 degrees. The uncommon item, which is 400 gold, is a cloak of elven kind, which, while worn, perception checks against you have disadvantage, and you gain advantage on stealth checks. Your rare item, which is 3,500, which isn't too bad, is a green chromatic rose. Basically, while you're holding it, you gain resistance to poison damage, but if you take more than 10 poison damage at a single time after applying resistance, the rose disintegrates and you take no damage instead, basically. As an action, you can blow the petals to make a 20-foot cone of poison. Creatures in the cone basically have to pass a save or take 3d10 poison damage or half on a pass. Doing that would destroy the rose. I'm not going to bother with the other two. I mean, you've got a quarter staff of the acrobat, as your very rare, and a free T chain as your legendary, which I imagine both of those are out of your range. I don't know about the your net worth is actually pretty high. You could in theory
I say
buy
we
very
would
rare
be able
items.
to get the star. I don't think, definitely not the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, this free's got, but it's got some uses, but it's achievement, and
This is
the
it,
only
right?
benefit is the +5 AC as a reaction. But I think overall we've got better uses of a reaction.
Yeah, no, it's
Agreed.
Totally fine.
You okay, Seb? You're looking kind of green.
And hairy.
My puppy, he is not well. Excuse me.
I leave the shop.
Hrugguhl takes a step and then thinks better of it.
We can't just leave him.
No, give him a minute. We will need to leave the shop anyway. We will eventually get to follow him, man.
When you come outside, Seb's like leaning against the wall outside,
Yeah, so probably
heavily breathing.
probably about there, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Zeb, what's wrong? You can tell us.
And he's like holding the letter, and he crushes it a little bit, and then he goes,
My puppy, he is not well. They want me to come home.
Oh, well. I mean, we're going to Juro, right? Can't be that far. Just
No,
pop in.
I cannot. In mi familia, when someone is this unwell, when someone is ill, or has a cold, or is a little under the weather, no one really bats an eyelid. They are given a stiff meal and told to carry on. To get a letter that my puppy is unwell, that is very bad. He could be very ill indeed. That is not something I could not be out here while he is fighting for his life there, if you catch my drift.
We could all go together.
See, we could. But I could not leave him again.
Tangle waddles over and starts to sort of nuzzle you.
A weird friend to have gained, but thank you, amigo.
so stroke. Nuzzle back a little bit.
No, the Tracas, this life, it is important to me, but I have always done it on behalf of my familia. If my family needs me now, I must go to them.
Family is important. You don't, losing a loved one is tough. It's best that I understand your pain.
I have lost one before, and I was not able to support him. I will not do that again. My amigos, while we are the seat of Crisia, and I do believe we can achieve great things for all of Crisia, demon folk and Crisians alike. And I know this is important, but I will have to take an opportunity here to be selfish. I must go to my family, and I will not be able to return. I remember the rules. Once I leave, I leave.
You must go where you're needed most.
Though you may be leaving, you are still one of us.
You're just sprouting into a different flower.
We're all here because of you. You're not one we can never forget.
I mean, I'm here because my parents were the one that gave birth.
No,
Oh, right, no, you mean speaking. Oh, okay.
We are together because of the boy.
And I believe that you all together are grand, spectacular individuals. Ones that will do great things. That is why I try to find all of you. And I do not think you need me, really. I have mostly been a tag-along.
That's not true.
No, you definitely helped remember that fight with the bull guy. You were the MVP of that one.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I was pretty damn good. Yeah, I should really write a tale for that.
But you already have a tale.
I'm trying to be modest. Let me.
You're not good at it.
I am terrible at it. I am amazing. No, let us move on. I will continue to do what I can from home. I will continue to write tales and songs of the seeds of Crisia and the great adventures that you have done. But I fear my adventuring life has perhaps come to an end.
Before you officially go and leave, at least join with us because as we're going to be going to the other island, obviously join us to get there. Saves you struggling, perhaps struggling having to be on this island, having to try and get back to the other island.
Well, I don't know what happens next. How does the retirement process work?
Well, it is mentioned in my letter, and I remember from contracts I must go to the guild to resign. But my dear, helpful king, Larry Lyon, has gracefully paid for my transport to make sure I make it home quickly. So do not worry about me. I will find my way there. But perhaps we can have one last drink together.
Is it like in the evening now?
It's like
or is
1
it-
in the. It's like 1 in the morning. Or when you have 1 in the morning, it's really late.
Let us have a really late night drink at the inn for one last time.
Sure.
Charge into that.
Well, we can help split the assets.
Yeah, do I get your stuff?
Okay, hold on. If we're going to do this,
Wow.
I'm just going to say this now. This,
pointing to the armor, this stays with me. And then I get out the loot and I'm like, and this stays with me.
How else would he make it back?
I guess.
I mean, the wand of pyrotechnics, I think I would like to keep as well. But I understand if you wish to keep it.
No,
That was
you
a
can probably
gift.
keep. Yeah,
Correct.
we did that to make you feel better about one of the I can't remember. We've killed oh my gosh, we killed so many things.
I believe the your beard is a result of the belt. Anyway, so
Yes, I will not mind taking that off. That I am not a fan of this. This is. I do not understand how any of you can enjoy having one of these.
It's a
It
real
has something
challenge,
weird.
as you can see.
It's really itchy. I get like why.
It took me a while as well.
I like to grow flowers in mine.
That's a good point. You chose yours, didn't you?
On our way to the inn, before we get there,
I will.
I'll take out of the bag holding the wand of pyrotechnics. Just
Yep.
the wand of pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hand the bag to Astra. I'm just going to say,
The mask that we have is in here.
I remember. It's in
Also,
the
the
goods.
flute from the Pied Piper is cursed to anyone that is not a demon using it.
Okay.
I would highly recommend that stays with us, but is not used by anyone.
I agree.
For it to fall into the wrong hands would probably be a bad idea.
That definitely makes sense.
Great.
You have your old loot in there? Are you keeping that in there?
I'm leaving that in there. Okay. Cloak of protection, I'm going to hand to Hrugguhl. We'll be like,
I feel like you need this more than I do.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Take it as you will.
I shall.
I think one thing I'm going to say to Hrugguhl.
Hrugguhl, there is one last thing I wanted to do for you. Well, kind of for you. Do you still have one of your little wooden tokens?
I do.
Hold out a hand.
What would I take out?
Not to keep. Just want to show you something.
I'll place one that I carved of the thing that Sebastian killed in his hand.
Belgorn.
Yeah.
When we get down to the inn, sit down, I'm going to put it on the table, and while we're chatting and drinking and such, I'm going to animating performance, and I'm going to make it dance.
It work. We're technically in.
Oh no, yeah,
Because
not
I
if you're in the
can.
tavern. Not in the tavern, you can't.
Oh, not if on the way to the tavern. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it dance, and I'm gonna hand it back to him so he can dance in his hand.
I'm just gonna say, it is funny enough. Can take more hits than I can, just to let you know.
That doesn't surprise me, boy.
It shouldn't.
But, in fairness, it was your kill. And I hand it back over to Sebastian.
Oh, bless. Okay, I'm gonna take it, and I'm just like,
You know what? Keep it to remember me by.
My God, just one of you take it.
I believe Seb is denying a gift. How ungrateful.
what a dick. No, sorry.
Thank God he's going.
Seb,
Michelle.
you have earned a salary, as all of us in this team. You do have a claim to funds we have in the pot.
If you supply, I have a way home. That is the most important thing for me.
What about afterwards?
You know what I am like. I will busk for money.
You're gonna be dead within weeks.
Wow.
I'll take 50 gold just to get me going.
That's
okay?
a sore subject, Thordas. His parents dying as well.
There is a way I'm going to sing about the seat of Crisia. Thordas, expect some insults.
Won't have it any other way.
I'll give. I don't know how it's best figured out, but we'll give Sev 500.
500?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said 50.
Tough.
We're not smart. We can't do maths.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hand wave it. I'm not too fussed.
We'll give you
It's,
500.
yeah.
It's a token of. It's a drop in the bucket of what we have anyway.
Rolling in the money.
Gracias, amigo. This will do my family very well, to be honest.
Yeah. So for this place, then, yeah. So like, it's a gold for food. It's 5 silver for drinks. What are you guys doing for sleeping then? Are you? Well, there's 2 bits to hear. I guess. Are Seb? We'll do Seb first. Are you going to be staying the night here before heading to the guild, or are you going to go straight there? Because I think it's like with teleporting, you could essentially be home like in the next half an hour. Well, no, not half an hour because there's no thing in Solania, but you could get there by tomorrow.
I think I will drink and stay with my compadres until they all just slowly go off to bed. Not tell them whether I'm staying the night or not, and then just go.
Fair enough. Right. I mean, you'll still need 2 rooms anyway, so that's 8 gold per room when you stay here. Is there anything you'd like to do with your last night with Seb? I mean, Agata will be getting absolutely smashed, I imagine, and she'll be trying to get Seb about as equally drunk as possible.
Hrugguhl will be helping with getting Sebastian drunk.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I think Agata's goal right now is that she would think it was hilarious if when he teleports back to the guild, he just throws up everywhere. That's her. That's the image she's got in her mind, and that's the goal she's aiming towards.
You got hair on your chest for your first time. You are old enough to drink now.
Yeah.
I was old enough to drink before. Aye.
So because, right, so I'm going to use. Oh no, I can't spellcast in here, which means I can't bardic inspiration myself either.
No, because it's magically based, isn't it? Your
You can't bardic inspiration yourself anyway.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Damn. Okay. Oh, which means if I get drunk, I get drunk. Damn.
Yeah, because it said you can supernaturally inspire, which like would suggest magic.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I will begrudgingly drink with them. However, as the night goes on and they get more drunk, I am going to start throwing rather than drinking.
I'll probably see you do that a couple times and get you to drink it anyway.
Oh, see. No.
Yeah, getting past
Yeah,
Agata
probably.
probably won't be too difficult, but Hrugguhl's a different matter.
I am resistant to poison. You would hope, alcohol is
Not the
like
same as
poison,
alcohol. It's not the
right?
same as alcohol, though. No.
Can I be wearing the belt of Dwarven kind for these
Well,
constitution checks?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't decided when you're actually giving the stuff back yet, so yeah, maybe.
Literally be a thing where we're all sort of like in the room, knocked out cold. And that's when you leave, and we're all passed out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I would make you technically roll the con save when you teleport, which means you wouldn't have your stuff anyway.
Oh crap! Yeah. All right.
Look after your family, boy.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably try pull everyone for. Well, it'll be like Seb will basically pull everyone for an individual chat at some point. To Hrugguhl,
I am probably the only one that truly knows the suffering you have seeing Christians walking about and seeing the way they look at you. I am also probably the only one who knows about Jaloop, or knew about Jaloop before, and what happened. I ask one thing of you. These amigos of ours are nowhere near as nosy as I am. So please, tell them whatever trauma it is, whatever pain you're suffering, whatever emotional journey you are on, tell them, because if you do not, it will bottle inside you until it bursts.
I will try, Sebastian, but I will try. I can't promise that it'll work, but I sincerely promise I'll try.
Well, if Agata's goal tonight is to get me so drunk I vomit on a teleportation circle, then I would hope my aim tonight is to get you so drunk that you're just a serum of truth.
Look after your family, boy. They're the most important thing at the end of the day.
I know, amigo. I would not be going if they were not.
A part of me's going to miss you, boy.
I know you're going to miss me. You love me, really. I know it.
we go to Astra.
You will always be our fearless leader. And you are the face of the Siege of Crisia. And I hope that, even though I will not be here, you will strive to put forward the reputation of us and our comrades.
I can't promise I'll plug our name as often as you did, but I will. We'll always be grateful for your actions to get us together, and I'll definitely try to keep us together.
Gracias. That is all I ask. And I will say as well, I think even if you get to do it about half as much as I do, then I'd say it's probably the right amount, because I definitely do it too much.
It's been an honor, Seb.
It has been an honor with you. Astra, you truly are the most unique person, thing, whatever you want to call yourself, that I have ever met.
Well, thanks. I'm
And
glad
I
you
truly
noticed.
think there is something very, very special about you, although I can't quite put my finger on what it will be yet.
I guess we'll see.
I'm sure I will read about it in the news.
We'll tell you. Keep hold of your mind talking. We'll update you from time to time.
If they don't ask for it, I won't give it back.
They're totally gonna ask for it.
I'm gonna go over to Thordas. Just gonna lean against his knee.
Oh.
Thordas, you truly are the Obsidian Tower. That is all.
Yeah, that's my name.
That's right, Thordas. That's your name.
I would hope I'm the Obsidian Tower if someone else is called Obsidian Tower.
He's
Calm
drunk.
down.
He is absolutely conked.
Such
He's
an
probably
emotional
drunk double what everyone else has drank.
Thordas, you are the only Obsidian Tower. I wrote a song for you, okay? You're fine, you're fine.
After however long it takes to
Yeah.
calm him down, I go over to Agata, and I basically probably find a booth with Agata. I'll sit down with Agata and say,
You are the first and a dear friend you are. Mi amiga, I am going to miss you. Your very, very blunt attitude, your sometimes despicable humor, and your general gruff exterior. Although I know it hides a kind heart.
I'm gonna miss you too, Snake. And she actually goes to hug you. It's an uncomfortably tight hug. And then obviously she lets go. She goes, don't read into that.
I won't. It'll be fine.
and then Seb's going to, after that, he's going to get up on, well, he's going to get his guitar out at some point. I'm just going to get something. And then, well, no, I'm not getting something, but I will grab something in a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, and I guess we're supposed to give you something, Snake. Here. And she just passes you something over. And you have a look at it. It's a modest wedge of goat cheese.
Wedge of goat cheese?
Yeah. Yeah.
How old does this goat cheese look?
No, it's she actually technically she got it from Ovelga, you know, the bounty quest you got. So it was actually before, just at the start of this bounty, she got it.
Right.
So it's been what, a few days? A few days old?
Is it
Like 4 days.
Is it still okay to eat?
I don't know, probably.
I will cherish it.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Okay. Good. But she's really uncomfortable. You could tell she's really uncomfortable with this situation.
We don't have to do much more goodbyes, Agata. It is okay.
Oh, good.
Let's just get drunk.
That's a good plan. I like that plan. Let's go do that plan. And she'll go and get more drinks.
By the way, what I pasted in the chat, he's like,
This is the start of the song of our greatest battle.
Thordas is already
we'll
passed
say-
out drunk.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, a lot of them are like not paying attention anymore after the conversations, and now when drinking has been involved, it's like, and this is my song, and like,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely smashed.
Yeah.
Astra paying attention.
Did you like it? Did you all like it?
Yeah, it was great. So good.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Someone turn the alarm off.
I mean, I guess Astra's technically the only one that's able to actually, get
Astra,
her in anything.
Astra's paying attention. She's having every third drink to participate, but nowhere near, and won't get drunk.
I mean, you can't get drunk anyway, really. So, the alcohol wouldn't affect you. Not here anyway.
Hrugguhl's not going quite as hard as Agata, so he's sober enough to pay attention.
No. I'm trying to get Hrugguhl drunk.
Fair enough. In that case, he's drunk.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Everyone's trying to get everyone drunk. I don't see anyone being able to, take it easy at this point. Peer pressure. So much peer pressure happening. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Where Astra can see me when I leave. So,
Oh, it depends, I suppose. Are you waiting for them to go up to their rooms, or...
well, I imagine they're all going to pass out probably where they are.
Well, if you're going to wait for that moment, then yes, they would, but obviously Astra would be fine.
Yeah, so I'm going to wait until they pass out, and then I'm going to just
Say to Astra, goodbye, mi amigo. Take care of them.
Let me walk you to the end.
Gracias.
It's a cold night,
go to
and
the teleportation circle.
it's good to be among friends.
See, that is true.
As you walk out, Tangle will keep lockstep with you.
Oh, I forgot my big fluffy teddy bear, and I just cuddled him, and I'm like, I'm actually really drunk, and I'm just gonna try to clamber on top of
Yeah,
Tangle.
Tangle will kneel down, shuffle you onto the top of him.
Astra will help.
Okay, thank you. Gracias. You are such a kind beast. How do you have such a prick of an owner? He slapped me today. Did you know that? Do me a favor, paw him in the face. Gracias, your good friend, Fuzzy Bay.
When we get to the teleportation circle, I just slump off.
Well, you have to get off
walking.
outside. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. As we get to the church,
Yeah.
slump off, start steadily walking.
Good luck, Sam. I wish you all the best.
Gracias, amigo. You too. I shall continue to watch your exploits, and know that it is with a heavy heart I take this path.
And I just wander inside, just do a little strumming on the guitar on the way through. No, not that day. No, no, that's not it.
I did.
Wait, I got it. Oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
See, teleports away.
Tank will nuzzle Astra as Astra walks out.
Yeah, we'll go back. Get everyone into bed.
I mean, I would ask you what you were going to do overnight, but I think being passed out, Astra will probably be having to try and take you all to your rooms. We'll probably struggle with Thordas, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Probably help with the guard to get him up there. Yeah, exactly. You'll be fine.
Only on 13.
Hrugguhl will pass out looking at the carving he tried to give to Seb.
You wake up the next day very hungover. The head very much hurts.
I know the characters will never know, but I need to know. Did Seb throw up after teleporting?
Well, you'll have to roll me a con save. We'll make it a save if you've got a save. No, you haven't.
Do I have advantage for any reason? Somehow.
No. I mean,
No,
you're not being poisoned.
No, the poison resistance. No, nothing. No.
No.
I don't have a con score anymore, do I? No. Right,
Zero.
okay. That is a solid 12.
Do you want me to tell the answer, or will you want to find out later? So
Let's keep shooting.
Yeah, I won't say anything for now, but you'll find out one way or another. So you hit the next morning. Astra, sort of first thing in the morning. You'll get a call from Merrin. Basically, you don't need to RP it, but basically she's just informing you that Seb's resignation went through. And he's in he's in South Bran on his way to Solania where he lived. But yeah, he has given in his resignation. He's not got his long com with him. He's not got his insignia with him. He doesn't have the Watkinson in him either. And I don't know if you guys remembered, but for them to get rid of the Watkinson, they had to put a special solution that you swallowed that made you pass it through, and it lined your stomach, which means... Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you can't be a tracker anymore, but it does mean you wouldn't be immune to corruption anymore. So it's something to consider. But yeah, Seb will never be able to be immune to the effects of corruption. But
there's a bounty where we have to go and hunt Seb down because he got fully corrupted. I'm coming to find you and kill you.
Well, we'd be going to find Seb and killing a Seb.
Depends how mean I want to be. Depends how much Arthur pisses me off. In general.
No, I'm all for it. Make Seb the villain. That's great. I like it.
Yeah. Cogs have already turning. Don't you worry about it.
Monster.
But you consequences has hashtag consequences. Even leaving the campaign has consequences. But you are told that everything's gone through. She would ask you about a replacement to get maybe someone from the tracker reserves list. Obviously we've discussed stuff, but outside of the session, and I would imagine that conversation would kind of go, look, for now, not yet, but we'll think about it, kind of thing.
Yep.
So, and she's obviously totally fine with that. She'll reiterate to you that your salary, your bounty rewards, they all stay the same. It's irrelevant to how many people you have. I guess as a group in general, the only thing that really changes for you is expenses, really. So your track away, you're paying one less person. Your ferry trip, you're paying one less person. Obviously, food and drink. I mean, I guess the one thing that's not really going to change is your accommodation, because you get 2 rooms anyway, and I can't imagine that's going to change. But yeah, everything else will be as that. But yeah, you will wake up in the morning. I imagine Agata's got a bit of a headache, but she pretty much is kind of used to this thing, so she'll just kind of soldier through. I don't know how Hrugguhl and Thordas. It's probably one of the heaviest. I don't know about how drunk you got for Thordas' name day.
I think this is going to be the heaviest Thordas has ever drunk in his life.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys can decide how you feel the next day.
I'll do a con save to see how I feel. I feel absolute shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel pretty shit too.
You two, I would imagine you two at the moment are walking at half speed.
Yes.
Right now. You know, a bit of self-pity going on. Like I said, next day, a Seb down. What would you like to do?
With the place we stayed, did we get any benefits, or is it because we literally were...
Yes. So you did. So good. Thank you for reminding me. So because this place is considered comfortable, you gain 1 hit die of temp HP.
As well as a long rest.
As well as a long rest, yes. So what is? I'll roll for Agata. What's her?
D10 for her.
D10. Let me roll her D10. I'll do it in here. 5. Oh, yeah, it's 5. Remember, you don't add your con to this. It's just whatever the die itself is.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that will last until you have a next long rest. I will remind you, if you did want to go to Duro from here, that would cost you 199 gold each. Now, obviously, there's 4 of you, so that will cost you 796.
Check the trackers before leaving.
Yeah, most strictly Emporium.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Because then, we could do it here, then we could do it over there.
Yes. Yes, you could.
Plus, it gives us drunk boys time to sober.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Anything of interesting in here? An ever bright lantern as the common item. So it's under the effect of continual flame. So I think it's basically a flame that never goes out. So it is basically a lantern that doesn't use oil to keep its flame alight. Obviously, it's still a magical item, so the light would go out in a smith zone, but I don't think that's really relevant. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's basically it's a lantern that would never go out. You don't need to fuel it up. Your uncommon item, I think you've already got one. I think Agata's got it, which is the Amulet of Devout, which basically is every class seems to have one of these. It's a +1 to your stuff, and this is the sort of cleric and paladin of one of those. But I think she's got one. The rare, which is 13,000, is a Wand of Binding, which basically has charges, and you can use charges to cast Hold Monster or Hold Person, and with the rest of the charge rules. Yeah, I mean, I think the other ones are a bit too high for what they are. So, Spell Gem, a level 4 Spell Gem, which I believe is just a gem that contains a spell within it, a bit like a spell scroll. And the other ones, it's just crazy. So, it's a potion that basically turns you into an adult dragon. But it's 150,000 gold. So yeah, that's way out of it.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Just a bit.
I guess we're going to walk up and take the boat over.
We've been delaying this long enough.
Indeed.
Should probably teleport.
What, across the water or just to the port?
Across the water. I mean, if you're going to get your feet wet, might as well go swimming.
What's the relative cost of each?
190.
Yeah, so 199 gold each, which comes up to about 796. Obviously, that's going to get you there instantly. To get there Otherwise, it's going to take you about 4 days on foot, plus whatever the fare of the thingy is, which I think is 10 gold per person. Because that takes
What's
2
our
days.
salary now? Our weekly salary?
Your weekly salary at the well, you don't know what it is yet because you've got a new one, and you haven't had it yet because they don't really tell you. Your old one at rank 7 was 1,250, so it's going to be more than that.
Yeah. No, you're right, Astra. We should try and make up lost time.
Do you have the? Yeah, I'm sure you've got the Giro one.
Hey, we've been there before.
Yeah,
we've been there before.
Yeah, you've definitely been there before. Yeah, because I know in Braun you haven't really gone that many places, so I just had to double check. But that's fine. So yeah, do you want to? Are you gonna? Is that what you're gonna do now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Add a bit of time for breakfast and shopping, and then let's go to Giro.
I think we do have this apothecary. Yes, we got the apothecary here.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. You know, Seb was the big advocate for the apothecary. You know, I mean, luckily the tiles are in your group things, so.
Avenge me! Get all the tiles. Avenge me!
You can always, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I trust Seb would have also given over his potions of healing, wouldn't he?
That
What
was
did he not?
Yeah, everything.
They were in the
Yep, they were in the.
bag of holding.
So all you were really told with this is that the guy's like a smuggler. You don't really know where to find him. You know his name is Revillo, but you don't really know much about him other than that. So obviously this is a port town, as you can see from the map. You've got a side of it that's adjacent to the water. So what would you like to do?
Check Emporium, then find.
Okay. The Emporium.
So go to the bank.
You've been to. I know you've been to this Emporium as well. Rainbow Road. What have we got for you this time? So for this one, your common magic item is a Lantern of Tracking construct. So basically, let's see. So basically the light inside turns bright green if there's a construct within 300 feet of you, which, funnily enough, is probably completely useless to you because it's going to be green constantly. So it's probably not the most pointless of those, because there's actually one for every creature type, but that one just actually is no good to you because while Astra is technically a humanoid, he is still construct. He would still be cast as that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So unfortunately, yeah, no good to you. The uncommon item is a Wand of Web. So again, charges based, and you can use a charge to cast the spell Web. The rare item, which you could potentially use, I guess, is Horseshoes of Speed. So basically, you can put these onto a horse, and when all four are worn by a horse, they increase the speed by 30 feet. Now, the problem I can already kind of see where this would be going, but with your horse and cart scenario, you have 2 horses. So you would need 2 of these, but there's only ever 1 at a time. So if you were to buy these, you would have to basically wait until they came around again if you wanted to apply them to your horse and carts. And to do that is really easy because it's just a magic action to put them on, and obviously then it's really to be easy.
I guess it would only be for Agata then to put on Agata's steed.
She would have to summon it and then use another magic action to put them on, I guess.
Sure, it would be an outside of combat thing. But...
yeah, and it has to be on a something with hooves, so of horse or similar, so like a donkey or a mule or something. I don't think a boar would cover that.
Oh yeah,
and a bear wouldn't cover that because they are specifically horseshoes, so it has to.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, I mean, her thing's 60 foot anyway. I mean, she could put it on there, but because it's a summoned creature, I don't think it would stay on because of the nature of it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's certainly there. The very rare, again, I know these are always a bit difficult, but it's 40,000, but it's an animated shield, which is actually pretty decent. So basically, you get the benefits of a shield without actually holding a shield. It just floats around you. I don't know whether it stacks with an actual shield.
No.
No?
I wouldn't
It's an
think so.
achievement, I assume.
No, no, it doesn't count.
No? Okay. So this could actually... I mean, I know Thordas is stacked with magic items right now, but this is a way of giving Thordas more AC without actually... Because I remember... Because I have to watch old episodes for the to populate the wiki, and like one of the things Thordas was saying is like he doesn't use a shield because he wants to two-hand his weapons. Now this obviously is a good way of Thordas two-handing, but also getting the benefits of a shield. Which
I am
Thordas...
very bonus action heavy, though.
Yeah, but you just use the bonus action to put it... Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing, right? It's a bonus action to put it out there, and it lasts a minute. But obviously you are using your bonus to also rage, so it's a deferred thing, right?
Yeah, bonus action to rage, bonus action if we want to grow large, bonus action, yeah. So,
yeah, there is that, to be fair.
But often with the way we're tracking creatures, usually we know that combat's happening before it happens.
But a minute before? I mean, that's the only problem, right? Because it's only
Yeah,
a
I
minute
guess.
lasts in the air. That's the thing.
I think Thordas, he had a massive increase in AC. He gained like 3 AC within the span of like a level. So I think he's happy with what he's at now.
Yeah, I mean you're on 20 AC at the moment. To be fair, I mean if you had this, you'd basically put you on par AC wise with Agata, and I can never bloody hit Agata. So
I don't think. I think Thor is with the fact of with Thordas. I don't think Thordas will constantly use the shield because he built himself his body is his shield. So I think Thordas would forget about the shield a lot and will not use it.
No, that's fair. I just wanted to sort of throw it out there. I mean,
No, that's fair enough.
It doesn't necessarily have to go to Thordas. It could go to any one of you. You could put it on Astra essentially if you wanted to. I know Astra uses a shield currently, but I guess because this is animate, I wonder how this would work if you were transformed because it's floating, right? No, still no. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's an interesting item. If
I mean, could Agata?
I mean, Agata's using. Yeah, I mean, Agata's using a shield, right? It just wouldn't be any. I guess it's not. I mean,
the benefit
she's got a longsword, right? The Sunblade's a longsword, I believe.
Yes.
So she could
That's
then technically two-hand the. Yeah, she could two-hand the longsword. Yeah, it's a longsword. So yeah, she would be able to turn that from a D8 to a D5 while maintaining. It wouldn't mean drop it. It would mean sort of in a way getting rid of the shield of expression.
Yeah, which is already +2, so actually probably not worth it.
Oh, it's +2.
Yeah,
we've already invested a decent amount of money in it.
She would lose 2 as well because it's a shield +2. Shield
yes, because then we'd be paying pretty much 40 grand for pretty much a shield that doesn't give any, apart from float, does not give the extra protection.
Yeah. You're basically paying 40 grand to drop 2 AC and gain 1 up D8 to a D10.
Yeah,
it's not worth it from that point of view for her.
And Hrugguhl's way too bonus action heavy already.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's just not the right team composition for it. But that's
shame. Cool thing though.
Yeah, it is a cool thing. Yeah. All right. So that was the Tracker Emporium. What would you like to do?
I guess we head over towards the smuggler.
Yeah.
We don't know. We have to try and figure out where he is.
Port's a good shout. Try the pub first, actually. Let's try the pub first.
Do any of us know this city?
We drunk here on Thordas' birthday.
Yeah, you did. I don't think any of you would know it intimately because from what Astra would know, obviously he would know it from ancient times.
But not
back in my day.
Back in your day when it was called Town Number 17. It looks very different from what it did back then. So yeah, no, you don't really. No one knows it that intimately. Right. So you go to the pub, Tooth and Nail. I don't know if you've been here actually. You've been to the Tooth and Nail.
We would have been on Thordas' bender.
But no, didn't we drink from Agata's?
Yeah, you did. You didn't come here. I don't, because I'm just reading.
Because we were very low on money at the time, so instead of going to the pub be drank
Yeah.
in special.
Yeah, I don't think you've actually been here. So, yeah, tooth and nail, you've not been here. So you come into this place, and you notice like all the furniture that sort of around the edges of it, they seem to be adorned with the various teeth and nails of different beasts. So they're all kind of, you know, like how you people have like shark tooth necklaces or whatever. You can imagine that, but around the rim of the furniture. So like around the sort of edging of the top part of the tables, they're just sort of like pinned to that, and even on the sort of edgings of the stools as well. So it just kind of gives that kind of almost like orcish vibe in a way, except they use more tusks and horns. These guys are using teeth and nails.
I'm glad Seb isn't here to see this. He'd hate it.
Fortunately, obviously, you might think with things like teeth and nails, it'd be quite sharp and people get injured. But luckily, the Smith Zone prevents that from happening, so they don't actually get injured by them, which is quite fortunate, really. This place is run by a male half-orc. It looks pretty modest in here, all in all.
How busy is it right now?
What are we on? Thursday. What time is it? I mean, it's at 10:30. I mean, some people are sort of having breakfast, like a good old fry up. But it's kind of getting to the end of that. There's not that many people left, so people have kind of finished up and sort of going for work for the day. There's only a few stragglers left.
Hrugguhl,
think-
head up to the...
So who's the guy we're looking for again?
Revillo.
Revillo.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rivilo. Revillo. He's a male elf.
I think Thordas is just going to go straight out to the bartender and then asks if he has seen this Revillo person.
Yep. Alright, let's have a look. Doesn't really ring a bell. We get a lot of through traffic. You know, with there being a port. People come and go all the time. But no, I don't remember anyone of that name.
He's occasionally worked as a smuggler. Do you know where he'd have a chance of congregating?
Kind of looks at you. Looks at your tracker insignias. Wouldn't know of anything about smugglers.
It's for a bounty. We're looking for him for a bounty. We put one in and we're trying to find him.
He's not in any trouble. We're actually here to help him.
I'm definitely insight checking when he said he doesn't know anything about smugglers.
All right. Do you want to roll insight? We'll do that first.
I totally believe him. Our crit failed.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I don't know why the question. He doesn't know.
Roll persuasion. You can have advantage because you're sort of helping whoever wants to do it.
It was me who asked.
Okay.
No, that's going to be a mistake with my charisma. Oh, we missed the boy. I rolled a 10, and I think I've got +1, so 11.
And a helpful subroutine.
With a helpful subroutine.
So now you missed the bardic inspirations now.
12.
Look, I don't know, but if it's a smuggler like that, I know nothing about.
That you know nothing about.
I know nothing about.
He knows nothing about it, guys. Come on.
But if you were to know about,
If I was to know about, if I was going to make an educated guess.
absolutely.
It would be an educated guess. You don't know.
Well, exactly. My mate understands here. I would just try the port. Right. Eventually, they're going to have to go through there, right?
But nowhere in particular at the port.
I wouldn't know.
He doesn't
Obviously.
know. There's no point asking him any more questions, but he doesn't know.
I'm glad we've established this.
Exactly. Good. I'm glad. Oh, but as your trackers, as you've seen my fine establishment, I'm always on the lookout for like teeth and nails and talons and stuff, claws. If you ever get some on your travels, if you bring them over here, I'll happily pay you for them.
We'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much, good sir.
That's all right. Anytime.
And as I turn to leave, I leave 2 gold on the table.
Thank you kindly.
You paid a guy for having an educated. You're okay.
The
Bye.
name's Zarb, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Zerb.
Likewise.
Cannot believe he did not know.
Not everyone knows everything at Thordas. So I guess we'll start heading around the port.
What are you doing? What I mean, how you looking around? Because you know, you go to the port, and especially because you're doing it sort of fairly early in the morning. You know, actually, because I think it leaves at 8. I think. Well, no, a bit earlier than that. But you can, because it's still fairly early in the morning. The hover ship's already kind of left for the day. But there obviously is commotion going on, because I remember when you did your fish fingers bounty, you know, there isn't just the passenger ship that goes. You know, there's plenty of cargo. Because you know, as you've found on your travels, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's sourced, especially from South Valley to the rest of the realm. So there is always a lot of a lot of cargo that is shipped through here. So you can see there's a lot of dock hands, you know, moving crates, moving boxes, and what have you. You know, there's a lot of other sort of hover ships, very similar to the one that you did for that bounty. You know, very similar style in there. So yeah, that's so you see a lot of commotion and boats. So what are you specifically looking for?
I guess we'll start asking around for the name.
Are we expecting it to be like a fast boat thingies, or an actual normal boat?
What that he has?
Yeah.
You don't know. You'd have to find out. They never specified. I believe they even said to you, "Oh, I don't know. He must have a boat." So, because you were asking how,
and he doesn't have a bloody boat.
So you ask around. Can you roll me? We'll do persuasion again. Don't know who's got the best persuasion of you guys now. Agata, technically, apparently.
Agata will ask around as well as Hrugguhl, given my 3.
Yeah, so let's roll. Where's persuasion?
Nat 20, boys.
Hey.
I'll ignore everyone else's rolls. So basically, like, people are being quite cagey about it, kind of a bit like how Zarb was. But man, they just look at Thordas and they'd be like, "Man, this guy's gonna break my legs." You know, I'm not gonna lie to
It's
him.
like I'm asking nicely, but it's just such like an intimidating. It's like, tell me where he is.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got all this stuff to do, and Thordas just picks it up there. Where is he? You know.
He just like lifts it up with one hand and places that. Okay, now can you tell us where it is?
Yeah. And he'll point you to a direction. So he'll point you to down here. He'll most likely be sleeping in his boat, I imagine. You know, he doesn't pay for the inns or anything.
What's the name of his boat?
Boat, not hovercraft.
No, he just has a boat. But you're better off seeing it for yourself. You'll know it when you see it, because it's the one that's not like the others.
Okay, thanks. And then he's just gonna start wandering down.
So you start wandering down, and you do eventually see it. So you see in this very small boat, it's a keel boat. So they're basically like, you know, it's just one sort of small section, essentially one big sail, and there's like a slight inside cabin that goes underneath. It's kind of like what you see fancy people go on, kind of like a yacht, but nowhere near as big as that. You know, it's like a smaller version of it. You could probably only get about 6 people on this thing. Doesn't look like it hovers. It's just a standard boat.
I got pissed drunk. Not gonna be smooth sailing.
So you don't see anyone on it, but obviously, as I said, there is a door going down into the boat itself. You can't see a name on the boat either.
Knock on the wood.
Hrugguhl.
Hello, is anyone home?
Out of the boat will come this guy. Yeah. So you see him, and he's definitely he's fairly old. He's probably in his early 60s. No, late 50s, early 60s for an elf, obviously. So he's obviously considerable age, probably about what 500ish, 550. Yeah. Can I help you?
We're here
Today's
to
your lucky day.
look into your bounty you submitted.
Oh, okay.
Got a ghost ship?
Yeah. Come in. Do you follow me in?
Yeah, follow him down.
Yeah, he brings you inside his little boat. Again, it's not especially fancy. He's got a few like ornaments and stuff which look quite nice, like sort of little gold plates and little statues and figurine like statuettes and stuff, sort of dotted around for decoration. Yes. This ghost ship. I'm a private courier. Sometimes people want things delivered to them, but they don't want to go via, the usual public cargo transportation because, they're worried that it's going to get damaged. Or...
They want special care taken.
Yeah, exactly, right. So that's where people like me come in, who can get it to them without any fuss, and take all the due care that's needed.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I understand.
Right.
Well, there's no judgment here. We're just here to do the bounty that was raised.
No, yeah. Just so you know where I'm coming from, right? So.
Well, you come from one port to the other, I guess.
Yeah. Right. So I had some cargo. Yeah. And quite rudely, I was coming back to Juro, and along the way, this ship comes up, this really old looking ship. I thought nothing of it, right? I tried to get away from it and so on and so forth. But it came to me, and these ghosts came, took my cargo, and then fled in their ship. And I'm like, well, I need that cargo. My client's not going to be happy if I don't have the cargo. But I'm not going to go fighting some ghosts, right? So I thought, right, who do I know that can deal with ghosts? So that's why I called the trackers.
Well, who else are you going to call?
Exactly.
Seeds of Crisia. No, that's too many syllables.
Well, exactly, right? So...
Can you describe the ghosts? What were they ghosts of exactly?
I mean,
humanoid?
Yeah, mostly. I don't know, like, because I obviously looked it up, right? I went to go do some research, read up on what it was. Apparently, back in really old times, like this is like before the Overlord era, like that old, right? There used to be these people that would go around the sea and the ocean, like just stealing stuff from people. They were called pirates, right? And they used to have this ship. They used to have these ships, loads of sails, and the only reason I kind of figure it's the same because they didn't really say anything. All they kind of just said was "arr," and that was apparently like a defining thing of pirates. So that's kind of why that's probably what it is.
Did the ship have a name on it? Did it have any identifications on the ship?
I didn't remember that.
No, fair enough. You were getting shit stolen, yeah.
I was just trying to, me. I'm just trying to get out there as fast as I can. I'm not messing with those ghosts on my own.
Where was this ship?
Oh, it's all out in the White Ocean. It was kind of just sort of above, it was like above Zia in the open waters.
Have you been there before?
Oh yeah. I've gone in quite a lot of places on the White Ocean.
Any idea why this time was different?
I don't know. I mean, I've never even heard of this thing. Why it kind of just came out of nowhere and just decided to steal something from me. I couldn't tell you.
Did it take anything else other than what you described? Were they going for anything first? I guess.
Astra and Hrugguhl. You can definitely tell he's hiding something. Like the way he sort of said that he doesn't know why they stole from him. There was a lot of stuttering going on there. But you know, these demons spawn things, right? Like who knows what goes through their mind. They're probably just happy to find someone they can steal on the open waters. I mean, at least I guess it was better me than the cargo ship or the ones with people. But I suppose they could, they could do that. So we probably should go over there, take the cargo, go back and kill whatever it is, right? That would make the most sense. That's what you do as trackers.
Absolutely. But information is valuable, and he's just sort of playing with some gold coins in his hand.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, information's good.
So nothing else that you can think of that's worth telling us. I'm just flipping coins.
I mean, I know a lot of things. You see, you're just going to need to be a little bit more, specific, I guess.
Any idea why specifically they came?
Roll persuasion.
Bloody hell, I missed that.
I know.
With advantage, given the...
And a helpful subroutine.
And a helpful subroutine?
Well, I don't know what would be giving you advantage.
The coins.
No.
The subroutine helps a little. 7.
Oh boy. Oh no, I don't know. I mean,
fair enough.
Who knows? I mean, maybe they just. I mean, from what I've read, pirates steal things, right? That's kind of what they do. That's kind of the other reason I think that's what they are. There must be some pirates from like long ago that died, and I don't know, vengeful spirits.
Must be the case, and I put the coins away.
So wait, you said that was all the cargo specifically for one client, or did you have multiple clients?
Oh, I mean, in this particular job, I only had like the one bit of cargo for the one client. It was a very specialized job. You see, they wanted it. My client needed quick work, right? So they didn't want me to split my focus on other people's things, right? They paid for that priority delivery.
Have you been back at all to that area since?
Oh, I wouldn't dare. I've just been kind of, I submitted the bounty request thing and just been waiting here until someone showed up.
And that route, is it commonly taken by any of the other ships around here?
Oh no, they take the south, south of Zia routes. You see, that's why I stick to the north ones. You see, to
of course,
get out their way. You know how it is, right? You gotta just, you don't want to get in the, let them do what they're gonna do.
I look over the others to see if there's anything they want to say.
I know it's not the whole business privacy thing, but who is this client that wanted this thing in such an emergency?
Oh, that's courier client privileged information, right? I can't be giving that kind of info out.
I mean, we're trying to help out. We're trying to figure out what's happening. I mean, you never know. Once it gets here, we could potentially take the thing to your client. And then if we know where the client is, then potentially we could help out even more.
The client, I'm sure, is very disappointed to not receive the cargo.
We might need to rule out also if it was a targeted for this client as well. If it wasn't a random attack, it could have been targeted.
All right, someone can roll me persuasion with advantage this time.
I can give it a shot.
And a helpful subroutine.
The health
Yeah.
was up 15. Okay, so far 23. 25.
Hello, our new face.
All right. Look. Right. All I can tell you, even if I wanted to, is that my client is a tracker. That's it. Unfortunately, I'm not able to say anything else, even if I wanted to.
Okay.
Next time on Trackers of Crisia, who are these trackers that are using a smuggler to get something? What are they going to encounter on this ghost ship? And how will they do without Seb? Let's find out next time on Trackers of Crisia.